Hello and welcome to another match in the No Terminals Mixed Tournament. This is my second match, split my first one with CR Lundy. This time I am playing against Supernick. And got another kingdom with Stockpile. So looks like Seer is going to be our primary draw here. We got Goat Herd and Apprentice for trashing and Vampire, I guess. Vampire is going to be a pretty nice gainer here. We're definitely going to want one of those. Just go stockpile Goat Herd. Probably a museum. Give me some points from that. We do want to hit 5, but hitting 5 stockpile on a deck shouldn't be too bad, especially because we're second player, so Goat Herd may draw us, depending on whether Supernick gets one. Goes for Experiment. Okay, well, I want to go. I don't know why Changeling is doing that. Pretty annoying. Alright, so we could get some experiments of our own here. I was thinking to get stockpile as, like, you know, a vampire stockpile through this shuffle, but that was kind of on the assumption that I bought the vampire first and played the stockpile first. So I guess, yeah, I guess I'll get some experiments. Do not want to Changeling. Okay, well, this is not... never mind. No, this is great. This is great. We made 2 estates. No, just kidding. Whatever. I was gonna say we made 2 estates since the shuffle, which is completely false, but that's fine. I don't know that I'm too concerned about Coven here. Hey, that's rude. Get our stockpile back. You know, it occurs to me, wait, he has 2 Covens? Alright, do we just want more experiments here? I was gonna say, it occurs to me that you can generate a lot more stockpile discards via Changeling, so long as the stockpiles don't actually empty. Unless it doesn't work like I think it does. Where you get to discard them, and then you can instead take the change. Anyway, I think I do want... I mean, I may want some silvers at some point, but right now, we got the stockpiles. I think I'll take the experiments. And I'm going to take a seer. I'm not taking... God dang, that's so annoying. With the Changeling, like, what is going on? Oh, diluted. Oh, that doesn't really do anything if you crash your hand. State, a bat, and oh, we drew everything. Oh, wow. Impressive. Are we trashing with the bat? Is there any chance we're not trashing with the Goat Herd? I guess there's a chance. That's 679. Second Vampire, crazy here. I mean, I'd like it for the gains, but I don't know if we can sustain the trashing. With our only current source of +5 being stockpiles, which are going to run out at some point. I mean, we could grab a capital at some point, but I guess there's not really much reason not to play these experiments. Get, like, all the money. And so this is another copper, right? We've only trashed estates, I think. Maybe... have I trashed 1 copper? I don't think so. So I could have 13 coins, which would be pretty nice, because then I could go like seer, stockpile. Let's actually not trash. Yeah, I could take a changeling. I don't want to, but this is notable. See any of my seers? Well, we can get another seer here. I am starting to wonder, actually, whether it... Well, of course, covens don't get drawn by seers, which makes it less appealing. Take another seer. It's probably overkill at this point, but... Raider. See that coming. Took 2 coppers. Not trash. Alright, so it shouldn't matter. Alright, what are we doing at this point? Well, we are going to get a whole bunch of curses that we can trash with Vampire. Eventually. Eventually. We can have 8 coins, or we can have 7 coins. Make 8 coins is definitely more useful. I'm trying to think about about scoring now. Like, we've got a good amount of seers. We can get some more with the vampire, or 1 more if we want to. Museum is a thing, which encourages going ahead and taking a capital, I guess, at some point at least. We just load up on some experiments, I guess. We could start to grab some silver. I mean, having at least 1 silver is obviously good. Okay, we'll trash, and oh, an idiot. Okay, I thought. Oh no, he sure enough did trash. Okay, okay. Apologies. I mean, wonder... Alright, well, I'm gonna grab another stockpile. At some point, I want to, like, start grabbing changelings. I don't think we're quite there yet. I mean, granted, my opponent could easily just start buying out the stockpiles to deny them. Did I get 1 more seer? And... I'm really not into the coven thing. How do we feel about capital? Apprentice seems like really hard to make use of here. Pick up the capital. I guess at some point we will want to grab a gold, won't we? As well as silver. Oh. Okay. We have all of our stockpiles right now, so we have 4. Nick has 2. Thinking about getting the changeling this time. Oh no, wait, whoops. I want to trash those with the, at least one of those with the bat. Maybe just one. I guess we can calculate what we want to spend here. So we could grab a gold and a silver. You know, partially for museum points. 9. Stockpile into changeling or not is 12, which would leave me with no debt. If I pick something else up, I could play a copper and only have a couple debt. Maybe some experiments just to make sure that I'm drawing my deck. Yeah, all right, let's do... Oh, whoops, I was supposed to play the coppers. Oh well, I'll just... these the last of my coppers? Probably not, right? Maybe they are. Shuffled. Yeah, I think they are. I think I'm gonna actually buy copper and trash 2 coppers. I know that's silly, but no, no, I have a copper. Okay. I want to keep a copper around for museum point and as an option for trashing to bat. Did trash? No. Actually had a lot more copper than I thought. I'm confused. I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of out of it right now, to be honest. I'm gonna take on debt here. Why did I lose 1 VP? Oh, Orchard? completely forgot about Orchard. That's a reason to have 3 covens, I guess. Wait, no, that still doesn't explain why I lost one of you. What? Oh, the curse, right. Alright, let's get... We're not gonna get the curses next shuffle, probably, but... I guess let's get... experiments. I guess we'll go into debt and get some more. We want to make sure we're drawing when that comes into play. Any trashing? Yes, yes. Trash in the state? Okay. Oh. I see you're down there. Yes, okay, I was hoping I wouldn't have to play any of those experiments. All right. Let's grab at least one province. Their stockpiles back. And I mean, supernick only has... Wait, does supernick even... supernick's... Oh, supernick can't empty stockpiles quickly at all. All right, I don't want another changeling then, necessarily. Or, well, I do want one changeling in my deck for museum points, potentially. But, I mean, having the extra payload is going to be... obviously, these are becoming seers. How much? We can gain like 3 seers. I'm going to just take another province. Got orchard points for experiments right now. That's probably not going to last. We may want to add more draw so that we can start... We may want to add another goat herd, too. We can thin those curses really aggressively. Do that. Goat herd. Grab some more experiments. Grab another goat herd. That gets us orchard points for goat herd. We got 6 experiments now. So we should have some draw here. And we still don't have the curses. Okay. Gotta play an experiment. Looks like. Oh, that no, supernick did trash. Eh. Top deck's 3 seers. Okay, we can leave that alone. We played. All right, we still actually have orchard points for experiment. That's cool. Okay, so we have 20 coins. Buy at least province stockpile. Some more experiments. I guess we're not buying double province. Piles are really low. Wait, can I just win here? Triple stockpile. 9. Seer is 5 is 14. I don't know why I wasn't thinking about that. Because I'm out of it, like I said. 11 for... No, I can't math. 14. And then 7 is Duchy Estate. Yes. I don't need the estate. I can't math. Oh, museum. Okay. Boy. My brain is not functioning right now. Holy crap. Fortunately, I built the better deck, and that helped me overcome the non-functioning of my brain. But I do it does make me wonder whether like I had an easier path to victory that I just wasn't bothering to look at. Probably not. I mean, I gained a whole bunch of seers the previous turn. Okay, so Lookout and Forager are the trashing. Banish. Draw is Advisor, Lab, Storyteller. Caravan, I guess. But, oh no, there's plus buy in the form of Forager. So there's not, like, real gains. We may not want to be super aggressive with trashing because of the payload limitations here. That also makes me less excited about Quarry. On the other hand, I mean, a single Quarry I think is probably better than like a silver. So probably go ahead and pick that up. Do we want to look out for a Forager, or do we possibly like play for an estate banish and not even the trasher? That seems a little crazy. I mean, we're definitely going to want to thin coppers. thinking we start with the lookout and then we get the forager later. So how do we feel about advisor? There's not a lot of stop card. We're not going to end up with a lot of stop cards in our deck, probably. Like, advisor should in general draw more than like caravan. Yeah. I mean, like, it's sad if it skips the quarry, but not like that sad. And then here, I don't think we ever go in for Storyteller on this board. I think I'm just picking up a lab. I guess this is another advisor. We need to get a forager soon, though. How soon? Right now, soon? We are going to have the quarry next turn. Maybe it is time to grab the forager. Forager's the correct discard here, but my opponent did not realize that. Okay, so I think we want Peddler over Advisor, really. I think the payload's going to be pretty valuable. I wonder if I just force this right now. Make the estate miss the shuffle. We've got the forager now. Okay, well. I wanted to get back around to the forager, of course. Forager plus quarry. Alright, well, goodbye quarry. Oh, do I have that much draw? I guess I do. Quarry feels a little superfluous now. Is it time to province? It might be time to province. Like, we could add another forager for more buy. But this is not like a board where we can build super big. I think I'm just going to get Province Peddler. We can banish provinces. Old. Want that. So we could banish the province and buy a border guard. Or we could go double Peddler. I think I'm going to go double Peddler. Is he not trashed a state? Oh, he hasn't trashed at all. Advisor. Well, on top of my deck. I guess that's fine. The fact that he hasn't trashed should mean I just have the advantage here. Guess this is just a province. We need to get a banish off here soon, but we've got a couple labs in hand, so. Should discard Peddler. Excellent. Alright, well, we didn't find. We still can't banish and by province. I guess we wouldn't have been able to even if we had the other Peddler in hand. If we don't pie province, though, yeah, I gotta province. Oh, trash estate. A bit late for that. Something we could consider. Is okay. Well, now we could banish. We've got time. I mean, granted, we could also just buy province and pretty much lock up the win. Oh, I didn't update the score. Did I? Did... No, this is game 2, right? Oh my god, I said my brain wasn't working. Yeah, I'm going first in this game. Okay, yeah, this is game 2. Whoa. We got 4 provinces in our deck. Down there we have a copper, I believe. My opponent hasn't trashed any coppers. Or maybe they have trashed a copper. Maybe I don't have any more copper down there. I thought I had... Yeah, I do have another copper. Okay. Guess my opponent has trashed a copper. And then the other card... Another Peddler? I guess playing this Peddler as a horse doesn't... No, it does. But does it accomplish anything relevant? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. Okay, so we just buy the province. We banish by like banish lab, and that it does make it very likely that we like don't dud, and we could dud if we don't do it. So we've got the lead. I guess I'm gonna. Do we even need the lab now, or do we take the Peddler? We take the Peddler. I mean, I don't think it really matters. I think I've got this. I should have zero problem drawing deck this turn, and ten. We've got 4 stop cards, so I guess we do trash copper. Caravan, sure, whatever. Sure. I shouldn't have played the advisor. I didn't need to. I shouldn't have made him click. Yes. We did it. We trashed all of our coppers. That was, of course, the true goal of the game. Okay. Orchard. All right. So now we've got more peddling. We have very many peddlers that aren't peddler here. Bargain for treasury. That does not seem worth. What we don't have is trashing. And for the most part, we don't have draw. I mean, oh. No, I do not want to changeling. I don't think so. Ducat is the only plus buy. Oh no, there's capital. Yeah, I mean basically the draw is archive. I don't think we want to be adding a Ducat. I think I'm wondering about getting an artificer versus an archive. So we have this horse in our deck, right? If we manage to pair the horse and the artificer, then we can get like 2 3s or something. Be pretty nice. Actually, I guess we can do that anyway, because artificer gives us a coin. All right, I'll open with an artificer. We can also like top deck archive with it if we want. Is this going to be a board where piles run? We gotta consider orchard points, which leans me more towards getting a poacher than I might otherwise be inclined. I think in theory it ought to be a board where if piles do run, it's not until very near the end, because we ought to be diversifying our investments, as it were. And I'm going to get the poacher. Not like I have a silver, so... Oh, we have... Oh, wishing well. Okay. So, yeah, we could maybe draw a little bit with that. Oh, give me them horses. Okay, so, yeah, let's go ahead and play the horse first. And... I want to use it for something. Top deck a poacher or wishing well. I think I like top decking wishing well. In theory, I should have like a guaranteed wish off of that. Right, because I'll have 7 cards. I'll draw one of them. Have 5, draw 1. Guess the last one. It'll be a copper, undoubtedly. So yeah, let's grab a wishing and another poacher. right, what do we have left now? We have a copper and the other poacher. Let's find that artificer. Dang. All right. I think it's time for archive. Well, we want to use it no matter what, because we could always just top deck the 5. We discard 2 cards to get a Ducat. It's not like I really want to trash or if we discard 3 cards, we get a Wishing Well. We're left with 2 coppers, and we can buy a Ducat and trash a copper, or we could just buy another Wishing Well. I do want a Ducat in my deck at some point, though, right? So maybe do it. I know I can trash a copper. All right, in theory, I should be able to guess again. I have 2 estates down here. Let's play... I guess what we do is play Poacher first. And then the Wishing Wells. There's one of the estates. We see both of our poachers. Supernick have a poacher? Yeah. You're another estate, so it's got to be copper. If we don't... Well, no, there's no reason to take estate out. Okay. So we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and still afford another 5. That's cool. Let's top deck and archive. And buy another artificer. Of course. Why another treasury? You already have 3. So we'll take the copper now. We have the Ducat in hand. Oof. Well, maybe I should have played the artificer first so I could draw what I... Yeah, I should have done that. So we can afford a 5, discarding 1 copper, so we can get our 3rd Wishing Well. And our 3rd archive. Or, for that matter, we could top deck the archive. Better. Yeah, let's do that. Since we're not going to have like a guaranteed wish set up at, there anyway. I don't quite know what I want here. We have 7 cards in hand after we play the Artificer if we play that first. There's not much reason not to play one of the Wishing Wells first. Alright, so we've got, down here we've got 2 estates. No, 1 estate, 2 coppers, 1 poacher, 1 estate, 2 coppers, 1 poacher, 1 wishing well, 1 ducat, and oh, a horse. All right, I guess we wish for copper. Okay. Well, now we got 2 artificers, so we can. We could play one of them. I'm not gonna probably use them both, right? I don't think so. We're gonna use one before we draw through, or are we gonna top deck something? Kind of leaning towards the latter. Through a copper, okay. Now we pretty much have equal odds of whatever. Let's see if we can find the horse, I guess. All right, so right now we're gonna have 3, 7, 8 coins. We were to use this artificer to gain another poacher, to get to 3 poachers. I think that'll be. Need to play this horse. Just save a coffer and buy an artificer. I guess next we want to get treasuries. Which in theory, we can could have been gaining some of these things with Changeling, it occurs to me, rather than gaining them directly. I guess I haven't really been gaining very many 5s or 4s with the Artificer though, except just the Poacher that I just got, which paid back for itself anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, so Archive first. Seems cool. I think Artificer is better. Let's do that. Okay, so it's copper is probable. Oh, we could get merchants too. We don't have a silver though. I mean, we could top deck a silver. Oh, then we don't get to our ducat. And it's not like the silver does anything this turn, unless we want to buy province. Maybe we do want to buy province at this point. Yeah. I can get behind that, I guess. All right, so 2 more merchants. You get a merchant here. Seems pretty all right. We just discarded 2 estates and copper, so estate isn't particularly likely. And actually, copper isn't super likely either. 3, 4, 5. I mean, we still have, yeah, we just have the 1 copper and 1 estate. So we should be wishing for Wishing Well, Artificer. Guess I'll wish for Wishing Well. Hey! Alright, now we should be wishing for... It's like we have like 1 Poacher, 1 Archive, Artificer, 1 Silver, 1 Copper, 1 Estate, and 1 Poacher. Oh, and 1 something else, I don't know. So, I don't know, let's just try to grab the last Wishing Well. Archive, that's fine. We can already buy province. We gained another merchant. We haven't found our silver yet. Versus artificer. We're not going to take the merchant. I don't want to... Artificer might give me the best chance to... Well... Let's grab the well. Oh, nice. Okay. We got a poacher down there. We got copper in an estate. Oh, province. Okay. All right, so we can buy province merchant and have our 3 merchants. Wee! Orchard! Alright, Officer. I think we go ahead and grab another well here. We don't need it for orchard, of course, but... Okay, we just discarded Copper Estate Province. We have merchants at the side. Okay, so we still have a lot of copper left. It's the short version. Three copper, 4 copper. We've got 2 provinces. I mean, we'd rather have copper than province, I guess, or state. Oh no, wait, we discarded a province. We only have 1 province down there and 2 estates. All right, let's switch for copper. Archive. Oh, maybe I should have been... Oh, never mind. I had like all my wells. I don't know. I think I still wish for copper. Ooh. Kinda want the Ducat. Yeah, we need to... Well, wait. 6? We have 11 coins / cards. You can buy province well. You can't buy province treasury. I think at this point getting the treasuries is probably not going to be a thing. So we've discarded 3 coppers. Yeah, I mean, we can basically. Do we want to spend 3 coppers on a wishing well? I think we do. Okay, in theory, I should know what this card is. In theory. I think it is a copper. Right? I wish for copper. I did draw a copper. Okay. So maybe not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I do have 1 copper down there, and then like 1 of something else. I went through both of my provinces. I went through all of my wells except this one. Maybe a poacher? No. Artificer? Maybe. Maybe an artificer. Yes! I did it! Oh, feels good. Feels good. Ooh, okay. I wonder if we should actually grab an archive at this point. I mean, we're throwing away coins if we do that, which is the reason not to. Maybe we just grab another well. All right, we discarded estates, so we do still have a lot of copper down there. So I guess we're wishing for copper again. Maybe we should be wishing for well. Is that more likely? I don't think there's any artificer. Okay, so I think we save our coffer now. Go like province poacher. I mean, this game is pretty over. Okay, in theory, again, I should know what I'm dealing with here, but I don't know. I'm just going to wish for copper. I didn't do it this time. It was too hard. I think it does not make sense to use. Silver gives us a lot of coins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not a guaranteed province, though. But we have a lot of copper left, and that's all we need. No. No. I really don't need a duchy. I'm going to grab an archive. All right, surely we don't have our silver, I guess. We can have a silver now. Oh, I guess we actually don't need it. All right, Orchard for the win. Just get all the variety. Best synergy with Wishing Well. Again. All right. Vampire again, Peddler again, Bank again, Artificer again. That's mixed kingdoms for you, I suppose. Okay, so trashing wise, we've got Vampire and Raise. Draw wise, we pretty much got Minion. And Artificer. So like we Artificer away some stuff, we play Minion, draw some stuff. Very much like to get a Vampire. Do I go double silver to make that happen, or do I go Raise and hope that it finds a state? That is the question. I certainly get 1 silver. I think it's double silver. I just think getting a Vampire is really valuable. We can get a Raise. I mean, if we get 2 Vampires, like, so much the better. But we can get a Raise this shuffle when we don't hit 5. Like, it's not like we really care about hitting or getting anything else at sub 5. Which does make the Artificer thing, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, a little dubious. There's also no plus buy. So, yeah, okay, this is a Raise. This might be more just like a straightforward minion stack thing than a Artificer thing. I mean, we can like Artificer for mean cards, I guess. Orchard points. Let's go. Yeah, with no plus buy, Peddlers are going to be hard to pick up, I guess. All right, we've got our 2 Vampires. It's also going to make it harder to take advantage of Vineyard, although he will still want some. I don't know. I think we just buy Minion. Does that do anything? Silver. I would like to play this bat. I guess I could get another Raise. I mean, I've got another bat in there. Yeah. But don't find it though, I'm gonna feel quite the fool. Quite the fool. Basically, do I have 3 minions? Yeah, I must, because I've played 2 vampires and bought one. I have 2 minions and another bat down there that I want to see. I mean, there's the raises too. I can always raise and rebuy raise if I'm about the orchard points. 4 cards. 4 out of 7 to find one of those key cards. How likely am I to hit 5 even if, like, I mean, I have the couple of silvers, I guess, but it doesn't seem very likely. I think I'm just going to take the coins. Pay another raise. Here I think we're just going to raise copper and buy, never. This is awkward. We do have another minion down here though. Raise the raise. I guess we take coins. Maybe I should raise the raise first. Yeah, I should have done that first. I don't know why I was thinking I wouldn't. Oh. Boy, this is awkward. Hmm. We're gonna need fodder for the bats, right? I want to discard this vampire. I don't really want it to miss the shuffle either. Can't hit 5 if I don't. Let it miss the shuffle. Oh boy. It's awkward. Nice. Aha. Oh. Never mind. If we actually want to grab... We don't have a vampire in our deck right now. I want some artificers and peddlers, but not sure how to prioritize between them. I think the artificer is probably just better. Or should I buy a province instead? I mean, I could potentially afford Peddler if I go for discard, right? During your buy phase, so not during the night phase, but I don't want to have a vampire right now. Oh no. I actually want to discard again. So I have a minion in this terrible shuffle. Awkward. Do we want to go down to one vampire at this point? I think we do. Oh boy. We could just take coins again and buy Artificer, but find or play that minion for similar reasons as last turn. All right, are we buying? Well, we can never gain Peddler, right? So I guess we're buying Peddler, gaining Artificer. We should discard here. Like, not play both of the minions for coins. So guess what we're doing here, we can buy another Peddler. We trash both of these silvers, and then we have like a very clean deck. We can get Artificer for a Vineyard at some point. We buy Artificer. I think so. I think we have to actually keep. Because we can also Artificer for like copper to feed the bat, but I think I'm going to keep a silver. All right, we don't want to buy Peddlers anymore. We want to buy Artificer if we're not buying Province. So I guess we're going to go coins. Coins. We're going to discard this Artificer so that we can gain something with it later. Time to raise the raise, I guess. Well, so we don't need to do it now. So, got enough to buy Province. Vineyard is never going to be worth as much as Province. I think I prefer to just buy Province and not mess around with that. So we could add some raises back into our deck. Maybe that's the way to go. We can get this raise off the top of our deck, but we don't really need to. I don't really want to top deck a raise here, so I guess I'm going to discard the Artificer again. And we might want to top deck it, or will we have the Silver, I guess, still? We can afford Province right now. Maybe what we do... The Artificer... Use Artificer to top deck a copper. Do we want to do that now? Or do we want to gain the raise now? Maybe we want to gain the raise now. Oh wait, then we don't have anything to trash with the bat. That's right. All right, let's gain the copper. Coins, buy Province, trash silver. But we can actually Artificer for Artificer here, except that we'd have to discard our whole hand. Whoops. But we can do it at the... No, we can't. Never mind. It just doesn't work. Why am I still behind on points? 2 provinces. Either of us have... I have orchard points for raises. I think I have orchard points for raises. Am I wrong about that? 3 raises in the trash, 8 raises gone, which means... Oh, maybe I am wrong about having it for raises. Maybe I only have 2. That still doesn't... Oh, well, supernick has a vineyard. I could Artificer for raise here. There we go. Ooh. Maybe I need to raise a raise. I want to play this vampire. I mean, I have more minions down there. Maybe I just discard. Get an extra raise. I don't know that I really want to. This is another province, right? We want to draw that at the very least. We have 4 cards in there, plus it's risky. I mean, we can buy the Artificer if we don't find the Vampire or whatever, but... Oh, we have another... Oh, it's another minion. Okay, that changes things. My province... being an Artificer. There we go. We did it. Bank. I did not realize Super Nick had gotten a bank. A little silly. Alright. We're just gonna play the Artificer. We're not... I mean, we could use it to take the last raise. We know we have an extra raise to work with. Still, yeah, 3 in the trash, 6 out. We each have 3. I mean, we need to get back to this copper to trash it with the bat. And adding the raise to our deck probably makes it less likely that we can do that successfully. So I think I'm not. I do have another minion down there. But maybe we'll just leave the bat in our deck. Getting the vampire back is not super important at this point. In fact, if I get the opportunity, I should probably trash the copper and then only take the copper back to trash the bat if I have the opportunity to like play the Artificer knowing that I can then draw the copper and trash it with the bat the same turn. Which is to say, if I pair copper and raise, I should probably trash the copper. Probably. That vineyard's only worth 3 points. Not that impressive. All right, well, we lost our opportunity to get that last. I'm going to go ahead and raise the copper. We're getting to the point where we could raise a province if we wanted to, just to set something up. Sure, we find a minion or whatever it is. I guess I could also just raise the bat. Oh. Well, I was talking about raising a province. On the other hand, I have a 22-point lead. And I know that I have 3 provinces that are going to get pitched here, and even if I get attacked, I don't... What are the odds that if I raise a province, I can afford a province? I mean, pretty high. And if I don't, still be at 38. Yeah, screw it. Just raise this. Oh, we can just menu for coins, menu for coins, menu for coins. Buy province. No need to play on. I guess we could raise here. I mean, we lose points, but we don't need them. Okay. That'll do. That will do. Well, despite my malfunctioning brain, I did manage to sweep the set. So, I've got 2 matches left, 3 matches left. I forget whether it's a 5. It must be a 5-player group, not a 6-player group. Yeah, I think so. So, you know, in reasonable position to advance, but not great. I would have really put myself in a good spot if I had actually won the set against CR Lundy, even if it was 3-1 and not 4-0. But it's still 6-2, still pretty good. I mean, I haven't checked where exactly everyone is expected to fall in terms of the standings. I think I'm the 2nd seed in the pool, but I think, you know, realistically at this point, I know I haven't played the 1 seed. So I don't know that I'm necessarily like expected to advance, even if there's a lot of 2nd seeds advancing just yet. But we'll see. In terms of this match, I mean, I think mostly I just built more than my opponent did, and the boards were amenable to that in general. I mean, I guess there was the one board where I provinced pretty early, and I remember what that board was. It was like, was that the one with all the peddlers and like very limited plus buy? Oh no, wait, it wasn't. It didn't have like all the peddlers. All the peddlers one was game 3, I think. And game 2 was the one with Forager is the only plus buy, where I like trashed my last copper on the last turn or whatever, and banished the provinces. That's right. But yeah, in general, the boards were like didn't have like super strong payload, but they had enough that it was worth building, I think, a little bit more than my opponent did. My opponent also didn't invest in trashing early in game 1, which I think was pretty damaging. And then this game, I don't know, they ended up with 5 coppers and 4 silvers somehow. I thought they were doing some trashing. They got a bunch of raises, but somehow they only ended the game with 1 raise. Where were the rest of the raises? I didn't trash that many. Maybe they started trashing some towards the end. I didn't notice. I suppose that must be the case. Yeah, I think my opponent's deck was way too chunky. I also won the minion split 6-4, which was very valuable on this board, since it was like the only way to really like move through your deck. I mean, you had peddlers and artificers, but they weren't like, it was hard to get enough of them to make like a really big impact. So Orchard is the word of the day, I guess. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you around for another match of this, or possibly if I ever get to play a league match this season. Until then.